So yeah, I was wondering what your opinion is on my work so far. Would you say I'm more of a common chest or more of a luxurious chest? It's fine. I can take it.
Wait, what? Guys, welcome! The Lantern Festival Part 2 is here. All of the Rite tales for Part 2. We're gonna do every single one in order, followed by timestamps down in the description. Starting from this one. Another Illumiscreen. Brother Chin from Leeway Adventures Guild is still inviting people to try playing with the Illumiscreen. Let's do it.
I've got a bunch of interesting games.
These lanterns. It's you. You've come at a good time. I've changed to a new set of lanterns since the last time you were here. Fancy giving it a try. Seeing if you could solve this one. It won't be as easy as last time. Why, is the image more complex? No, the image is easy to spot and there are still only 3 parts to combine. The difficulty this time has to do with the lantern rotation part. Okay, so the image to make today is Mora. Remember, you have to get the right image first before you can go looking for the treasure. Mora, huh? Alright. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that was weird. So the middle one moves all of them. I'm not trying to talk to you, sir. I'm trying to rotate a lantern. I think it's that one. So we just had to change this one. Oh my goodness, it changes both? Oh, okay. So the left one is singular. There. Left singular, right double, the one all the way over here, all 3. I think. If I was even paying attention. You solved it already. You're becoming very good at this very quickly. Go and study the image. There's a treasure clue hidden in it. Alright. The picture looks like Mora. Yeah? Still, where are the clues to the treasure? Well, we can look on our map because they marked it for us. Despite it also showing on the map itself. Oh, let's go with the very left. Just like last time, left to right. So we have to do a challenge. Alright. Oh gosh. Will I even be able to? Oh no. Come on. Oh, that's awesome. It blows all of them up at once. That's so cool. So I guess it didn't even matter which one you shoot at. Okay, next one. Oh well. What the heck?
Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Feel the Beat!
So this should be the spot, but there's a lot of enemies here.
This is long overdue.
Okay, Abyss Mage, you're going down. Ah, I'm getting shot in the back.
No touching! This is long overdue.
No, Klee! Oh, this is abuse.
Sparks and flash! Jumpy dumpy go!
Hey, I'm getting smacked. Okay, we should be able to find the treasure around here. It's hidden. Oh wait, there it is. Alright, next on the agenda. Near Wangshu Inn. Oh, what the heck? There's Sealies around. Okay, so this one requires the Sealies. This one's trapped. You know, that's kind of messed up. How did they even manage to get Sealies? Those are the souls, right?
No touching.
How did the Adventurers Guild get those?
For Rex Lapis.
And then trapping them? What is wrong with these guys?
Pyrotechnics! Amp it up! Hey, not the guitar!
Oh, I guess you have to get rid of all of them. Okay, you're free now. Go. Go, my Sealy. You're free. I guess we'll get that next one over there. Oh, it's a trap. Well then. Okay, one more. Where is it? Oh. In plain sight.
Born of ice and frost.
Alright, Sealy, welcome home. I still can't believe the Adventurers Guild did that to you guys. Oh, that's a wall. Okay, so we have to fly to the very top first, and then go down. Whoa, wait, that opened another treasure chest. Interesting. I don't even know if I got everything since everything fell down.
Boing, boing, boom! Pew! Yeah. Ah!
Gotta double check by going around. Oh, there's a treasure chest of... There's 3 of them! There's 3 of them! Oh my goodness. Yo, that's sick.
We're way behind schedule.
Alright. Now let's go talk to him. And ask why there were Sealies inside. How could they torture these souls? How's the treasure hunt going? Well, I found every last chest. All of it. You're quite the expert treasure hunter then. Plenty of people give up and walk off after the first try. Since you found all the treasure, please take these as your prize. Happy Lantern, right? How dare you? How dare you do those to those poor innocent souls? I wish for the coming year's adventures to all go smoothly. Unnamed Zhao Lantern. Interesting. Where the light wanes, while everyone else is lifting their eyes up to the lovely sight of Zhao Lanterns in the sky, Millelith soldiers Hong Yu is having a headache. We must save him from his headache. Is this him? How did I end up doing this? What's wrong? Zhao Lanterns don't just vanish into thin air after each lantern rite, you know? They have to be recovered manually. Sure, they are quite a view, floating majestically in the air, but at the same time, they can also be quite a nuisance. If its lampshade is poorly made, a lantern will break mid-air, leaving only a chunk of plasterite that flies over the place. Some Zhao Lanterns also get blown away by the wind and end up stuck in random nooks. The former creates safety concerns while the latter litters the city landscape. So the Ministry of Civil Affairs usually delegates the responsibility of recovering Zhao Lanterns to a specific person. As it happens, it's my turn this year. But the amount of Zhao Lanterns released during the festival is overwhelming. If I were to retrieve them all the day after the celebrations end, I'd be done for. So the only feasible way is to remove the broken and misplaced lanterns gradually as people release them. Even so, I doubt I can collect them all on my own. Traveler, would you mind checking a few spots for Zhao Lanterns that need to be recovered? Leave it to me. I've marked the locations on the map for you. Thanks for your help. I mean... yeah. That makes quite a big mess. And somewhere like on the mountains? That's truly a chore. I actually see it from here. It's in that tree thing. It honestly looks like it's part of the... like it was meant to be there. Can't we just leave it? Alright, I guess we'll grab it. Oh, this is lovely. I would never do this. Oh man, I'd be so scared of falling. Alright, we got a broken Zhao Lantern lampshade. It carries wishes. The wishes of someone. I actually want to read it. Where'd it go? There it is. This was once a Zhao Lantern that carried someone's wishes. No one can say where it has flown since, but now there is naught left but its lampshade. That sounds kinda sad. NGL. So we have to go to the next area. I was really hoping it was one trip, but no, there's more than just a single lantern. Oh, what the heck? The Heliotrols are celebrating too. Well, time to rain on their parade. Literally.
Feel the beat! Amp it up!
Yeah, break it up, guys. It's not for you. Was that all of them? Good. Okay, so one more, right? Ooh, almost got hit by that. By the way, you guys get an achievement if you get hit by it, but I got hit by it so many times that there's no point of me getting hit by it again. Oh, what the heck is this? They're all chilling around it. The Heliotrols want to celebrate too, I guess. Is that what they're doing? Well, whatever. For a second, I thought I broke the lamp. What? They came back. Oh.
All hail!
And there's someone
Lord
here?
of Ice and Frost!
Sir? Actually, hold up. Let me get the lamp first. Nope, never mind. Can't get it. Sir, are you okay? That's not fair. What are you doing here? Let me start from the beginning. My master recently developed a new kicking technique, an immensely powerful one at that. But he claimed that I wasn't earnest enough and that I still need to work on the basics. He wouldn't teach me the new technique. I plan to take advantage of the lantern rite and give him a nice Xiao lantern to soften his attitude. Perhaps a change of mood would lead to a change of heart, and he'd agree to teach me those moves, or so I thought. But I couldn't find any plastrite, so when I noticed that a Xiao lantern got stuck over there, I wanted to retrieve the plastrite inside. You saw what happened next. I don't deserve that Xiao lantern. You can have it. Encountering those monsters really made me realize that my martial arts foundations have lots. Encountering those monsters really made me realize that my martial arts foundations leave a lot to be desired. Thank you. That's mine. It was mine anyways. Can I break these? Ah, satisfaction. You know, I'm sure there's like hundreds of Xiao lanterns. Luckily, we only had to grab 3. Oh, there's one floating right here. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Have you checked all the spots I marked for you yet? Any Xiao lanterns recovered? Yeah, I got 3 of them. Thanks so much. It would have been a lot of work to retrieve the Xiao lanterns in those places. The trip tires me right out each time. With your help, I can finally rest easy. So please, take this for your trouble. You've more than earned it. Is it more Primo gems? Yes, it is. Is it Mora too? Yes, it is. Thank you. I'm gonna be rich. May all be well, and may this lantern fly well. Unused Xiao lantern. Promises remembered as lanterns rise. Wangshu Inn's chef, Smiley Yanxiao, seems to have a lot on his plate right now. I bet it's a cooking one.
If you lie on the grass,
I have to hurry. Is business that good? No, but it's the lantern right now. Lots of people have headed back to the city to spend the festive period there, so we're short-staffed. I'm basically doing everything myself. We're not getting too many guests though, so things aren't too bad. I can still handle it. Also, I should thank you for helping me previously. If it hadn't been for your help, I don't think I'd ever been able to return to work. So, has she... No, definitely not. Believe me, if she were to show up again, I don't know if my heart could take it. If you really want to ask about her, you should go ask the boss. I don't know anything, I swear. Wow, I am having difficulty climbing the stairs. Traveler, how can I help? About Dusky Ming. Oh, her? She's been quite well behaved since that incident. But I do feel bad for that child. Whenever her festive period rolled along in the past, she'd get lonelier as the inn grew livelier. As a result, she would wind up starting trouble and scaring the guests. But I'm sure she just wants someone to play with her. She is only a child after all. Can we send her a Xiao lantern? You want to send her a Xiao lantern? That's not a bad idea. The only trouble is that she's quite hard to find. If you're looking for her, you should hang a Xiao lantern atop one of the trees in the nearby forest at night. That way she should be able to see it. Luckily, nighttime just rolled around. Okay, we have a Zhao lantern. We have plenty, actually. At least 100. We could spare one. Just one. Okay, so this is the forest we have to hang it in. But where do we hang it? Oh, there she is. Hide and seek. Alright. I got this. Elemental sight. That didn't work as I thought. I guess elemental sight doesn't do anything for this. We just actually have to play hide and seek. Where could she be? Oh. Okay, so she went this way. And then over there. Maybe it's this tree. Nope. I'm not lost, I swear. Oh, hang it up in this tree. Okay. You know, if ghosts were real, I don't think I'd be a nihilist anymore. Well, did you deliver the Zhao lantern? I guess. You can consider it sent. I believe so too. This should cheer her up a bit at least. I wonder, what sort of wish would that child make? I don't know, probably for someone to play with her again? Oh, we get to see that lantern. There's nothing written on the Zhao lantern. Name the Zhao lantern. Oh, that's spooky. Yesteryear's lanterns and the Guhua of today. Sun Yu and Little Chewer seems to want to release a Zhao lantern. Alright. Man, I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys one bit. If I release a lantern around here, the Adepti might see it, right? But with these materials... What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, my junior and I was just considering the matter of releasing a Zhao lantern. The trouble is that we don't quite have sufficient materials on hand. But if you're willing, friend... There you go again, Guhua this, Guhua that. A lantern rite only comes once a year and all you think to make a wish about is the Guhua clan. Are we not both disciples of Guhua? It falls to us to revive the Guhua clan to its former glory. Oh my goodness. Saying it so many times is gonna make me stumble. Yes, brother. Whatever you say, brother. Excuse me, friend. Would you perchance be willing to fetch some shell lantern materials for me? Your fellow disciple might have something to say about that. No, it's nothing. No, whatever he wants, that's fine by me. Ah, sister. So, I've checked over everything. It seems we're still missing a Genshin. The last ones we picked have since dried out and turned brittle. You can make shell lanterns from Genshin? It's an unorthodox method that my fellow Guhua disciples and I once came up with when we were both bored and had nothing else to do. But there's something rather nice about shell lanterns scented with flowers. I shall await you here. Please bring the materials here once you have found them. You have my thanks. You know, it's probably up this mountain like last time. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. I have a few, but I feel like there's one up here too. And I don't want to give him one of mine, so I'm gonna give him a new one instead. Or maybe I'll give him my old one and then use this new one as my replacement. And I forgot how long it took to actually climb this mountain. Absolutely insane. Oh, there's none up here. Well, that's lame. Might as well just go buy them from Boo Boo Pharmacy if you can't find them. I shall await you here. Please bring the materials here once you found blah blah blah. I have it right here. There you go. Thank you. We should be able to make a Zhao lantern now. It's done. Cheer. Inscribe our wishes on this lantern later, if you will. For your handwriting has always been very good. Sure, I'll do the writing. Sure, are you displeased by any chance? What's the matter? Oh no, I'm not displeased at all. In fact, I couldn't be more happy to help release this lantern. Ahem. You should go release your lantern. Why, yes, indeed, friend. You speak the truth. We should do exactly that. Okay, you can go if you want. I won't join you, though. It's a hard climb and I don't have the energy. But we've been resting here for a sufficiently long time, I do believe. I've got a headache coming on. I don't know. Maybe I caught a cold from this mountain air. It was a bit windy just now. I'll release the lantern for you. If you would be so kind, my friend. In fact, I had originally planned to release it from a very specific location. Back when the Guhua clan still, well, existed, an elder disciple would take me there to release a lantern every lantern rite. Sadly, the clan has met its demise. No practitioner of the Guhua has set foot in that place to release a lantern in a long time. Since you offer your aid, my friend, I shall not refuse it. Please, go there and release the shell lantern on my behalf. I shall mark the location for you. Meanwhile, I need to take care of my fellow disciple. Man, they've been here for ages. No way, they have to travel that far? No wonder she doesn't want to go. Unless they could just teleport like me. Just teleport, lol. There's someone here. You here to release shell lanterns? None but the members of the Guhua clan know of this spot, and yet your faces are unfamiliar. I'm here at someone's behest. There are those of the Guhua clan who still remembers this place. I saw no one when I first arrived, and that saddened me, I must admit. But it gladdens my heart to know that there are still those of the Guhua clan that remember this place. The Guhua clan used to release lanterns here. Yes, We would craft our lanterns, then an old disciple would bring us here. They'd lead the way, and we'd follow behind with our lanterns in hand. Back then, Xiao lanterns from all over the mountain would merge into one in the sky. It was a wonderful sight. But now... Let's release the lanterns first. If you have the time, we could discuss the past further as we walk. There it goes. So, are we gonna discuss, or... Okay, so I guess we'll talk here. I remember that there was once when, on occasion of our releasing lanterns, a high-spirited senior demanded a match with me. I had yet to make a reply when a trusty female junior of ours stealthily poured water on the ground where he stood. With the ground so wet and slippery, our elder disciple had not even drawn his sword before taking one step, slipping and falling and landing right on his buttocks. I laughed so hard that I promptly followed suit. He was not angry, he just pointed at me and laughed. Everyone else gathered around and laughed along. I don't know where he is today. Aw. Yeah, I can imagine slipping there. This is very peaceful though. I like it. It's a little weird without music, but... I also once saw a glimmer of hope. As a young boy who had just joined the Guhua clan, he was handsome, well-mannered, and exceptionally talented. He seemed like he would be the one to revive the tradition. But he was a difficult one to track down, and no one would see a glimpse of him for long periods. I guess I never should have put my hopes in him. Better to let him go and not hold out for his return. She's probably talking about Yanxiao, the guy, the bookworm guy. Because I'm pretty sure he's part of the clan. But he's always so busy. When I left the Guhua clan, there were barely any disciples left. Master did not blame me, he just told me to live a good life. But now I don't know whether I have lived a good life, or just made it through life with little to show for it. Ah, relatable. I've heard people say that a Guhua disciple called Sun Yu is currently visiting the mountain, and that he seeks to revive Guhua. If only I had his courage. Sorry, I'm prattling away, aren't I? It's good to come outside once in a while, get some fresh air and get things off my chest. You seem a little down. Oh, I'm fine, it's just this time of year. Anyway, it's getting a little late. Happy Lantern Rite, and please, could you pass on a message to the one who sent you with the lantern? The message is this. The message is, Happy Lantern Rite from Jiru, I suppose. Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Thanks, take care of yourself. Wait, could she possibly be the reason as to why they're not coming here? Because of the sister not wanting them to meet? We're about to find out, aren't we? Ah, you're back. Did you release the Xiao lantern? About what happened when we released the lantern? I see. Yes, Zero. I remember her. She took good care of me back then. And she still remembers the Guhua clan. I am pleased. How's little old Cheer? Ah yes, little Cheer's headache is getting better. Perhaps she had just caught a cold. I'm now prepared to... Brother, about that person Zero you were speaking of just now. Was she your senior in the Guhua clan? Was she good looking? Were you too close? Oh well, I can't say I knew her too well, but Zero was quite adept at healing wounds. Whenever anyone was injured, we'd always go straight to her. Now that I think about it, there were probably many that fancied her in the Guhua clan. And how about you, brother? Oh, Brother, you and Jiro, what's your relationship exactly? We aren't very close, really. You could say we share the fated fellowship of our clan. Oh, then what about the relationship between you and me? Why, we also share the fated fellowship of our clan, of course. Sure, is there something wrong? Ah, I called it. Ow. It's always that same little... Ow. I'm out of here. May the Guhua clan rise again someday. Sun Yu's Xiao Lantern. A very festive problem. Boo Boo Pharmacy's herbalist Guhua is racking his brains about something. I think that's how you say his name. All these names are so difficult.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
I'm sorry to trouble you during this festive time, traveler, but we're a little in over our heads at the moment. The number of people requiring medicine from the Boo Boo Pharmacy always peaks during the Lantern Rite period. Why does that happen? During the Lantern Rite, everyone puts their work aside to spend time with their families. Of course, there will be all manner of banquets with fine food and drink flowing all around. Suddenly, everyone's got indigestion, or else they're coming down with some malady or other. I'm always encouraging people to not eat too much, but during a food-driven festival like this, my advice tends to fall on deaf ears. Just now, a few more customers contacted me asking if I could bring them some medicine for indigestion and other stomach problems, but I can't simply stop manning the pharmacy. Traveler, if it's alright with you, could you help me deliver some medicine? Where are Baiju and Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi went to gather some herbs and still isn't back yet. It's highly possible that she might have gotten lost somewhere due to her poor memory again. As for Dr. Baiju, I think he's probably doing some medical research or something else of that nature. Either way, it's not my place to ask. So I'm afraid it's all up to you for now, traveler. Got it. Thank you. Here's the medicine. Please get them to Guanhai and Jiha as quickly as you can. Speedrun the medicine. Medicine delivery. Here we are. Ugh, I must have eaten something that didn't agree with me. Here's some medicine from the herbalist Guhua. Oh, thank you. This is that stomach medicine I asked him for, isn't it? I think I might be getting indigestion. My stomach's feeling mighty terrible right now. I was just strolling through the city streets, having a bite to eat here and there, and before I knew it, I'd overeaten. What did you eat? Fried rice, raw fish, some fruit, lots and lots of shrimp. Ah yes, and some excellent wine. You shouldn't overindulge even during a festival. Well, that's what medicine is for, isn't it? Think about it. What's the point of a festival if you can't eat whatever you like? You're starting to sound like Paimon. Thanks for bringing the medicine. Either way, I should probably take this opportunity to rest for a while. Or rest as well. He's definitely sounding like Paimon though. Ow, 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 it hurts. Excuse me, did you want something? Here's some medicine from the herbalist Guhua. Wow, thanks. Just what I ordered. Fast turnaround time, I must say. I feel better already. Must have caught a chill last night from the sea breeze, I'll wager. No indigestion for you? Indigestion? Me? I'll have you know that I have an iron stomach. Why, I ate 3 grilled fish in one sitting for my last meal. Even now, not one of my friends can match my prowess at eating and drinking. Alright, enough about that. I'd better finish this medicine real quick. I've got a drinking session to get to. Oh, so he has like a hangover headache thing. Make sure to take care of yourself. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not some old foggy. Bogey? Still, thanks for the concern. I'll be careful. Okay, let's go inform that we delivered. Well, that just happened. Thanks for your help. Have all the medicines been delivered? You're likely to hear from them again soon. Well, there's not much we can do about that. Stomach problems won't go away unless you watch your lifestyle. The best we can do is treat the symptoms whenever they show up. But I suppose that I can rest easy for now, at least. So what about Xiao lanterns? Oh, we don't generally release lanterns. The whole point of Xiao lanterns is to make a wish, right? Well, what sort of wish would Boo Boo Pharmacy even make? Other businesses may wish for their business to thrive and boom, but our pharmacy is in the business of curing disease and saving lives. We can't exactly wish for more sick people, can we? You're an honest man. Well, on a more personal level, of course I'd love to join in. I mean, it is a festival. I haven't made much headway in constructing a Xiao lantern. These last few days have been much too busy. I can only steal a few moments during my break to work on it, and even then I'm sure the lantern rite will be over by the time I finish. I can help. Will you really? Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, here you go, I already have one. Ah, it's you. Have you finished the Xiao lantern? Yep, right in front of your face. Here it is. Thank you ever so much. 150 of them. This lantern is both well-shaped and sturdy. My craftsmanship pales in comparison to yours. In that case, we'll release this lantern later at night. I know a good spot. In the meantime, I need to think of what I should wish for. Wish for less people to come to the pharmacy, I guess? I don't know. Wait until the following night. So I have to do a whole other day. Like this. Okay.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Oh, he's not even in the pharmacy. He's up there near the cliffside. So many people go to that same spot to release lanterns. Ah, you're here. I've already written my wish on the lantern. This is good timing. Let's release this lantern. There it goes. As for my wish, I ultimately wished for everyone in Liyue to be healthy and well. And as for Boo Boo Pharmacy's business, well, this was my personal wish after all. I put prescriptions together because I do not wish for people to be tormented by illness. There's an old saying that sums up this nicely. Dusty old medicines set on the shelf, a small price to pay for a world of good health. Not to mention that I'd be less busy if everyone remained healthy. That'd be a good thing, in my books. Oh no, I've suddenly remembered there's still a customer I haven't delivered medicine to. I'm sorry, I have to go. Happy Lantern Rite. Oh yeah, so he actually put the quote in his lantern. May all the world be in good health while medicine gathers dust on the shelf. Herbalist Jui Zhao's lantern. Yanxiao's crazy kitchen. Smiley Yanxiao from Wangshu Inn seems to be struggling with his workload during the lantern rite. I'm always going back to the Wangshu Inn. So at nighttime, 19 to 23. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's right now for me. Arg, I need a rest. My hands are so sore that I can barely lift my walk. What's wrong? Ah, traveler, I was just wondering how nice it'd be if I could have some help. You up for it? What sort of help? Most of our staff have headed back to spend the lantern rite in the city, so we're short-handed right now. That we can barely keep our heads up above the water, so any good help. You needn't worry, we don't expect you to do any heavy lifting, we just need to help us serve some dishes and gather some ingredients. Give me a moment, let me see what we can get you to do right now. Ah, I forgot to take orders from the customers at that table downstairs. How about this? Go and take orders from those two guests downstairs, Hordelin and Casper. They've been waiting for a while now, so they might be getting annoyed. Just remember to bring them 2 side dishes. Some delicious chicken mushroom skewers should do the trick. After the sides have been served, ask them what they'd like to have for their main course. Save yourself that extra trip. Alright, run along now. Don't keep them waiting. Delicious chicken skewers. Oh wow, a 300-second timer. Let's go. Chicken skewers. Yeah, it's just these. But you have to perfect the cooking. But since I've made them so often, I can literally just... Ta-da! You can't use this one though. You have to actually use the delicious one, not Kaya's specialty. Okay, well we got them. Might as well go down there and say hello. And since we have a glider, we can take the shortcut.
Howdy. Please.
This is gonna freak out the people. But not me. Haha, nailed it. Okay, Hordelin. We've been here all day. Why hasn't anyone come to take our orders yet? Well, here you go. For both of you.
Need to get something?
Well, finally, I was just about to leave. What would you like to order? I've heard that the people of Leeway make excellent seafood, so I'd like to try some. But I've been trying the vegetarian lifestyle out recently, so I can't have meat. I wonder if they have something vegetarian that tastes like seafood. Ever since I tried spicy food at Wanmin restaurant, I've been completely smitten by that flavor. Nowadays I can't eat anything if it doesn't have that spice in it. I'll pass on the seafood. I've had too much of it lately. Some fowl would be great. I'm not too familiar with Leeway cuisine, so I'll take whatever you recommend, thanks. And we can teleport back up because we have the power to do so. So, what did they order? What would Hordelin like to order? Vegetarian abalone, actually. That's perfect. That's a tough one. This outlander sure knows how to pick 'em. What would Casper like to eat? He would like some Julian chili chicken. This outlander likes spicy food, does he? Oh, I could do that. Alright. I've come down now. Phew, this'll be a busy day and no mistake. Let me see if there's anything we need your help with. Oh yes, we have 2 servings of takeout here. Could I trouble you to send them out? 1 serving of almond tofu for Aunt Chiao and 1 serving of golden shrimp balls for Zuyu. Having made so many dishes in such a short time, we're starting to run out of ingredients. How about this? While you're on your trip, you bring some ingredients back with you. 3 servings of rice, almonds, and tofu should do the trick. We really don't have sufficient ingredients on hand right now, so I'll have to trouble you to go out and buy some. You should be able to get all these ingredients from Second Life. Just report the bill to me afterwards. Second Life is... well, we have to deliver these first. So, delivering the almond tofu.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, here you go.
Healthy buck.
Anything I could do for you, youngster? No, this is for you. Oh, this is the delivery from Wang Shuin. Oh yes, this is wonderful. A serving of Wang Shuin's almond tofu on a festive occasion is always great. Thank you, young man. No problemo. And then the next one's actually down here. Funny how, like, even during that reading time, the time's constantly going down. They should honestly pause it while you read. Oh wait, who is it? Oh, it's Zuyu, that's right. Qinglang, is there anything else you'd like to eat other than golden shrimp balls? Don't worry, let's wait a while more. The takeout should be here soon. Do you need anything? Yeah, here's the order. Look, Qingling, look, our takeout's here. Thanks for making the trip. You're welcome. Glad I could be of service. Thanks for coming all this way. You're still pretending to be sick. How dare you? Oh, he's outside. You've got some smooth moves, don't you? As expected of an adventurer. Ah yes, I've already asked you how to bring the food down to those 2 customers. They're pretty pleased with it too. Thanks for making that trip. So are all the matters settled? I sent those meals out. Good, good. Have you brought the ingredients as well? Oh. You know, luckily I bought them ahead of time. I'll go ahead and show the place after I give these ingredients though. Because, whoops. Thanks, you've lightened my load a fair bit. Aren't I a busy man? It's a lantern, right? And I haven't put a lantern together yet. Alright, traveler, do you know how to make a Xiao lantern? It doesn't feel right to ask for your help with this as well, but I really can't spare the time to source for materials to make a lantern. If you're willing to help me out, could you make me one? No, two lanterns. I'll take one of them, and I'd like you to help me send the other to Jiangsu. He usually can be found fishing near the inn. He's usually something of a freeloader, but for some reason he hasn't come over today. It's actually right here. You teleport and then you're right here. He has the ingredients. So you just need 3 of each. So 3 rice, tofu, and almond. And then you just give it off to the guy. And since we already have the Xiao lanterns, and I already showed how to make them in the last video, what's with the freeloader today? Here's a lantern. That one's for you. You've got nimble hands, thank you. I should be able to send this Xiao lantern off soon. Ah yes, make sure you don't forget to pass the other Xiao lantern to Jiangsu. Alright, there he is. Just chillin'. Not even fishing. Another year, another lantern, right? Yeah, this is for you. A Xiao lantern? Why so sudden? Smiley Yanxiao wanted me to send this to you. That chef is a thoughtful man indeed. He's changed a great deal since our initial meeting. Time slips by and yet here I am, still unable to wholly let go. How shameful. What can't you let go of? Nothing really, mere trivial matters that aren't worth any mention. Thanks for coming all this way and sending me that Xiao lantern. I don't have anything to wish for, nor I have released a Xiao lantern of my own in a long time. But having a lantern by my side to look at isn't too bad. Thank you very much. So whose lantern do we get to see? So the lantern we get to see is Smiley, the chef, not the fisher. May business at the inn thrive. Lantern Rite, big business? Mr. Zhu seems to want to use the Lantern Rite to pick his business up a little.
Should we really be up
Alright.
work this early?
What's up, Zhu? There must be a way. A way to do what? Oh, it's you, traveler. You know how it's the time of the Lantern Rite, right? Well, I was trying to think of a way to help give my business a bit of a boost during all the festivities. Good location, nice scenery and food, we got plenty of that too. I can see it now. They released a Yanxiao lantern in the city, and here we've got tasty food, plenty of drink, and an incredible view. It's going to be spectacular. This will be my main selling point to attract more customers. What do you think? There's no way you'll be able to see the Yanxiao lantern from here. Of course you can see it from here. The lantern's so big that you'll certainly be able to see part of it at least. Anyway, we'll get to that when the time comes. First, I need to get to the inn squared away for more guests. Traveler, could I trouble you to collect some Xiao lantern making materials? I would like to hang some around the inn. Only the materials? All I need are the materials. Constructing the lanterns can be quite time consuming. So once you've collected the materials, just give them to Dummy, and he'll take care of the rest. I'll be attending to other matters in the meantime. Of course, I won't be letting you leave empty-handed. I'll be sure you're rewarded after some guests come and business picks up. And if there's no guest, well, even if no guests show up, I'll still have something prepared for you. Don't worry about that. I'm sure more guests will start to arrive once the inn is put in good order. Just pass those materials to Dummy. I'll finalize your payment tomorrow based on the situation. Alright. I think I still need to make a few more Xiao lanterns. About materials for the Xiao lanterns. Alright, you can just give the materials to me. I'll take it from here. Interesting. He only needs the materials. And he doesn't even need the stone, he only needs these two. Which is even more common. Thanks, I was just beginning to worry that we'd run out of materials. Just give me a moment to make a few more Xiao lanterns and we can hang them all up together. And that should just about do it. Here, take these Xiao lanterns and hang them beside the doors to the inn. I still need to make a few more lanterns in case we need them later. Goodness, there's still more? Other side as well. Oh, that's pretty.
Why hasn't
They
it
look very
happened yet?
natural there too. We really won't be able to see the Mingxiao lanterns from here? Well, I believe so. Okay, so 12 to 18. For the time. Is this not 12 to 18? Let's start it over. It probably has to wait a whole day. After all, he did say tomorrow.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Strange, very strange indeed. I wonder what the matter is. What's wrong? Hardly any guests came at all yesterday. How could that be? There should be loads of travelers for the festival. Maybe it's because hardly anyone ever passes through here. No, that can't be it. There must be something wrong with the way I'm trying to attract guests. Perhaps it'd be better if I attracted guests more directly. Traveler, could you go around and attract some guests for me? You can mention that we have good food, nice rooms, and an excellent view for the Lantern Rite festival. I'll keep thinking if there are any other ways we can attract some guests. Oh man, you're gonna make me lie to guests about the Lantern Rite festival being able to be seen from here? Ugh, customer service, am I right? Hello, please wait while we perform a routine inspection. Would you like to stay at Mr. Zhu's inn? Oh, yes, I have in fact heard about Mr. Zhu's inn. But I'm on duty now. I appreciate your kind offer, but I'm afraid I cannot just abandon my post. What is it, youngster? Would you like to stay at Mr. Zhu's inn? Oh, Mr. Zhu. Yes, I know the place. But I'm afraid that his inn is simply too far from here. These old legs couldn't handle such a journey. Sorry. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way down here. Stopping people to advertise his restaurant inn thing. Right this way, please. Everything's already been prepared. So please have a seat. Mr. Zhu, who are these two? Oh yes, I was just out attracting guests when I ran into these two. That's right, this lady's from Minghua Bank and I'm one of the bank employees. The lady and I were just setting off on a distant journey at the start of the Lantern Rite. I'm afraid she feels a little homesick. So we decided to find a spot to watch the Xiao lanterns, which is when we happened to meet Mr. Zhu. Yes, and it just so happens that we've prepared new Xiao lanterns for the inn. Was it Minghua Bank you said? Does that mean... I shan't pry. You two must be exhausted from your journey. Please have a rest while we prepare some food for you. Traveler, could you lend us a hand again? We need to quickly prepare some food for our 2 guests. Please prepare serving a delicious jewelry soup. I'll be sure to compensate you accordingly once things are all settled. Ah, it has to be the delicious one, huh?
We're way
Alright.
behind schedule.
This life isn't.
Delicious jewelry soup. Snapdragon. Tofu. Lotus head. Alright. Let's make a few actually. I need some for myself too. Okay. So is the food ready? It certainly is. Okay, great. These are all the dishes we needed. Thank you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your food. Please enjoy. Thank you, Mr. Zhu. Also, this traveler has gone to great lengths to help with everything. We'd be delighted if you could join us. Thanks. Judging from your appearance, you must also be a traveler on some distant journey. The festival makes for a fitting time for people to come together, share a meal, and enjoy a lively time with one another. Yes, in fact, would you also care to join us, Mr. Zhu? Oh, yes, I'd be delighted. We all get to be here together.
Hasn't it happened?
I would never expected this. Oh, that makes me so happy. I finally have friends. Thank you for your service. Here's some more. Please check the amount. Sure thing. This more will be plenty. Now, will you 2 travelers be continuing further on your journey, or will you return to the city? I've heard that the Yanxiao lantern will be particularly impressive this year. We'll be sure to go see it if we get the chance. Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Zhu. Excuse me, Mr. Zhu, would you be willing to sell us one of your Xiao lanterns? Even if we don't get the opportunity to see the Yanxiao lantern in the city, it would still be nice to release a Xiao lantern, right? Yes, it is the lantern rite after all. Sure, no problem at all. I just happen to have a few new Xiao lanterns that were made just today. Here, you may have this lantern free of charge. It is the lantern rite after all. You may keep your Mora. Thank you, Mr. Zhou. Do you know of a suitable place to release the lantern nearby? A place to release a Xiao lantern, huh? Let me think. It should be somewhere higher up. Ah yes, I remember that there should be some suitable places if you follow this road further up the mountain. However, there's been word of monsters appearing on the mountain, so you 2 should be careful. Oh wow.
This life.
Look at all this food. They left over so much food. Is this all for me?
Like this.
Oh, I want it. I want the whole thing. Okay, let's talk to those 2 over there. They probably need help clearing the monsters. Traveler, I'm sorry to trouble you, but would you be willing to escort us up the mountain to release a Xiao lantern? Why don't you return to the city? My apologies, I'm afraid we cannot return to the city at this time because of certain matters. As such, we'll require your protection on the mountain. We can leave whenever you're ready. After we release the Xiao lantern, we'll continue our way.
I guess I can keep moving like this.
Alright. This would actually be a very suitable place to release the Xiao lantern. Thank you, traveler. You're welcome. I just hope that her wish will come true. Thank you, traveler. We should be on our way now.
This life isn't.
Ah, you're back. It's been difficult to attract guests during the festival. What about the 2 guests that were here earlier? Had they left already? Yes, they've continued on their journey. Oh, I see. Leaving on a journey during the Lantern Rite mustn't be easy for them. Huh. Now that you mention it, regardless of whether they were heading towards or away from Liyue, don't you find it a little strange that they continued their journey without stopping for the night? When I met them earlier, it was clear from their expressions that they didn't know which way to go. They even jumped when I called after them, and there was something a bit off about their attire as well. Oh, forget about it. Here's the compensation I promised you earlier. Thanks for all your help. I'll get back to matters at the inn now.
This life isn't bad either. I guess I can keep living like this.
I do wonder who they are. I wish for good fortune. Unnamed Zhao Lantern. So they're secretly progressing through the lands, I guess. Lantern of the Wayfarer. While most people from Liyue are enjoying the Lantern Rite, guard for hire Hong Xuan is currently in a bit of a fix. Do tell. Again at the Wangshu Inn. Oh, I remember her. How am I supposed to deliver this? What's wrong? You're a traveler, I'll wager. You're quite the lucky one, to have come to Liyue as the Lantern Rite is beginning. I, on the other hand, don't have much time for celebration. We natives of Liyue have a tradition of releasing Zhao Lanterns during the Lantern Rite. Every year, the amount of lantern making materials making the rounds through the trade routes is massive. And it might just be my imagination, but it feels like this year's got even more cargo than usual. It's all a little too much for me right now, and what's more, that merchant keeps rushing me without any consideration for the road conditions here in Liyue. I'm a mind to ask someone for help, but haven't been able to find anyone suitable. You up for the escort job? No problem. Great, I like straightforward people. If only the person we were escorting was more like you. His name is Francis. Ugh, I don't have a head for foreign names. If you're helping out, meet me at the place where the stores are being kept. I've marked the spot on your map. I'll be heading there first, so let's meet up in a bit. This place has bandits everywhere. That's not suspicious at all. And a transport balloon? Well, this is where we store the goods. I do realize that I'm troubling you to help out, so you just need to escort this one transport balloon. But let me just remind you, the cargo it carries is entirely made of fragile materials used in Zhao Lantern construction. It won't do if they get damaged or burned, so you have to be careful while you're out there on the road. Best be on your guard. Monsters and treasure hoarders pass this way from time to time too. I'll leave this to you, just make sure the goods get to Francis safe and sound. We'll meet afterwards on the bridge southwest of Chihu Rock. Alright. Well, this shouldn't be too hard. I am playing Ganyu after all. Let's do it. It's also raining now? All of a sudden it's raining? Where are the enemies at? It's so silent. Can I just jump on it? No. Wow, a 4-minute timer? Is that how long it's gonna take in order to finish? Wait, there's a blockade there. Destroy it. Ooh, even lightning strikes.
Access denied.
Access denied, guys. You guys can keep looking at that flower. I'm gonna continue on with this journey. There's no point of me destroying them because I don't get anything out of it. Oh my goodness. You guys too? I have to destroy these ones though because the wind is keeping the material afloat. Oh, it took some damage. Luckily it's raining, so fire doesn't do too much. Goodness, even another roadblock? Why so many? I might as well take them out. Oh, you saw how close that lightning strike was to the cargo? So rude. Oh look, we made it. With 2 minutes to spare. Technically 3 minutes. What's up, Francis? How you doing? These are the goods I ordered. My word, they're finally here. From your style of dress, friend, you must also not be a Liyue local, am I right in saying so? Ah, friend, I do not know if you have had the privilege of trying Liyue's delicacies, but they are lovely. Believe me, they are absolutely worth a try. Alright, now that my cargo has arrived, I can return to eating in peace. Man, he has his life all set out for him, doesn't he? I've been in contact with Francis. He's received the batch of goods. Thanks a lot. When did you do that? Oh, not to worry. Guards for hire like myself are quicker on our feet than most, and when it comes to handovers, we're pretty quick there too. It's thanks to your help that this run went smoothly, and just so you know, I'm a believer in reasonable pay for all, so give me a moment. Not taking a break for the lantern, right? In our line of business, you never know when there'll be work. Can't even be home for a lantern, right? But then again, it can't be helped. If you're traveling the world, you should go to Liyue to experience the Rite. Everyone should be releasing Xiao lanterns at this time. Have you released a Xiao lantern? Not yet. Traveling guards like us don't have time for that sort of thing. If I had a ready-made one, it sure would be nice to release one for good luck, but I haven't the time to put a lantern together myself. I'm missing out on the festive cheer for sure, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Why don't I make you one? You'll get one for me? You're a pretty nice person, aren't you? Well, I mean, I already have them, so... Oh, the Xiao lantern's pretty good. Thanks. Let me see. What should I write? Oh, I don't think I could come up with anything good. Let's just go with, may everything go well, I guess. As long as things go as I expect them to, I'll be thankful to Rex Lapis already. Oh yes, here's your compensation. Thanks so much for your help and for that Xiao lantern you gave me. We're on the final one. After I read this one. As long as work goes fine. When Scholar and Legends meet, the Scholar Soria seems to be investigating something on Mount Qinghang. I don't even know if I said her name right. Or his name. I don't even know who it is. I can't remember. It's 2021. I don't need to remember what name goes to what gender. In fact, I don't even need to remember anyone's names. Okay, what's up? Mount Qinghang, Skybracer. What are you thinking about? I'm currently researching the history and legends of Lantern Rite. I've heard of this year's Mingxiao lantern is modeled after an adeptus named Skybracer. From what legends I've been able to gather, this adeptus also fought alongside Rex Lapis for a time. The exact times and the enemies they faced have differed from text to ancient text. But all the sources concur that Skybracer has already passed on, and it has been stated that this adeptus once held Mount Qinghang up with their own antlers. That's why I came to Mount Qinghang to see for myself, thinking that if I got lucky I might find something. But as it turns out, Mount Qinghang is crawling with monsters. After ascertaining the site from my investigations, I found it to be so full of monsters as to be impassable. Traveler, if you're willing, could you help me investigate and take some soil samples? Soil samples? Well, that's what we'd say at the academia, but what we really mean is some soil from the area in question. Local legends hold that Skybracer held Mount Tianhang up with their own antlers. From an academic perspective, it stands to reason that the ground here might have an unusual composition. So please, help me go there and retrieve a soil sample. Alright, and I have to deal with monsters too. Probably. I could just dodge them, like so. Soil sample. Oh, here it is. Okay, report back. See, easy peasy. No fighting necessary. Oh. Well, I just need him to stop looking at me. I guess we do have to fight. Get out of the way, slime. Whoa, my game just froze for a second. That was weird. Alright. Have you brought the sample back with you? I brought it. Thank you very much. Let me have a look. There seems to be nothing special about the soil here. What were you hoping to find? The legends say that Skybracer used their strong antlers to protect Leeway Harbor by preventing Mount Tianhang from collapsing. I thought that I could at least find some fragments of those antlers. As I thought, legends are just that, legends. Or has so much time passed since that battle that all traces of it has long since vanished. Still, getting a soil sample is, in of itself, not a bad result. Traveler, could you accompany me for a while? I'd like to head upward. It shouldn't be too far. What are you looking for this time? This time I want to get to a vantage point from which I can overlook Mount Tianhang and study its terrain. The tales say that Rex Lapis and many Adepti took part in that battle and very nearly caused Mount Tianhang to collapse. If the battle truly was that fierce, then perhaps we might be able to deduce something from the terrain. So what you're telling me is I have to go back up again. I guess no slime was safe. There appears to be a great number of helitrolls. Oh,
Born of ice and frost.
I didn't even see them.
Blaze over.
That's funny.
Life goes on. Cleaning box of Adepti tricks.
Born of ice and frost.
I didn't get them all though. Oh, I guess I did. Never mind. We're finally here. That journey would have been tough enough without... We're finally here. That journey would have been tough enough even without those monsters. There doesn't seem to be anything special about the terrain here. What's this in the tree? Oh, it's a Zhao lantern. Why would there be a Zhao lantern here? Did someone come here to pay the respects to the deceased Adeptus? There's something written here. May all the world be at peace. It doesn't sound like this person was here to pay respects. Indeed, but this wish, how should I put it? It seems a little too magnificent. It seems neither like a wish nor a way of paying respects. It seems more like a wish that one of those Adepti of legend might make. I wonder who would write such a wish onto a Zhao lantern. How strange. Regardless, it seems that at least someone remembered to put a Zhao lantern up here. That Adeptus should be quite pleased. Thank you for accompanying me all this way. I'd like to stay here and do a bit more research. Ah yes, this is for you. Consider it thanks for your help. Guhua has so many legends and yet my research has seen no progress made at all. I'm betting it was Rex Lapis that put this here. It has to be, right? I can't think of anyone else. I hope that I will make progress in my research. Soria's Zhao Lantern. Alright, that was all the Zhao Lanterns for the part 2. Lantern Rite Tales 2. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think down below.